Hi, Andreas. We had the movie Polanski's adaptation of Macbeth, and we've been discussing these questions. The first one is what the action of the film is, and looking at the differences and similarities of the film. And we found some differences with the monologues in the film compared to the original play, because in the film, Macbeth's monologues are in his head, and we hear his thoughts, but we don't see him speak it out loud like he would in a play. But film is a different media, of course, so voiceover can be used and is also used here in the film for his soliloquies. The next question.
Yeah, question 2, we had to characterize the setting of the film. Where and when does it take place? And it takes place in a medieval time. And that's just like the real play. And it's in Scotland as well. The expectations of the audience is... The film is very trustworthy to the play, but it makes our feelings more true because of, for example, the bankroll scene, where we see an actual dead man with blood, and it's much more bloody and gory than I guess our head would have imagined. Then I had to characterize Macbeth, and Macbeth is really just like he is in the actual play. He follows the script very good, and but he seems in the film he seems more mad than you normally would have imagined him in the play. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we are in the third question, which was if the film has adapted from something from the original play. And in the original play of Shakespeare, the actors are saying their monologues out loud, so the audience can hear them. Because on stage you can't just look at the audience and then people know what you're thinking. But you can do that.
Committed.
Please do us.
Was it?
Okay.
Sorry, some dumb teacher.
Vi sidder lige og optager, så vi fik.
I skal med!
Close down. Okay,
sorry.
I'm so sorry, Andreas.
So there's a Christmas.
It's your co-workers.
There's a Christmas.
Stop nu!
Vi sidder og optager, fanden.
Ole.
So
So sorry.
Stop nu! So teachers are knocking on the door, Andreas. We're sorry. We just continue in anyway.
Yeah.
So where were we? Yeah. So the actors can't, you know.
Kom lige om lidt. Vi skal lige have lavet noget eksamen.
The actors can't. The audience can't see what the actors are thinking in the real play of Shakespeare. But in the movie, you can show that with. You know, a close-up picture of the person or the actor who is talking, and then play the monologue in the background. So it actually looks like you can hear the actor's thoughts. We have an example of this in the scene at 1 hour and 30 minutes to 1 hour and 40 minutes, where Banquo is 13 to 14. I'll say 14. Sorry. 13 to 14, where Banquo is dead and Beth has a soliloquy, and the audience is hearing Macbeth's thoughts in his monologue.
Yeah, and we have found another interesting passage from the film, and that's 37. 30 to 39, 20, which is the dagger speech. And this scene is interesting because there's a mix of both speech, spoken words, and the inner monologue, which in the original play, of course, would be Macbeth only speaking aloud to the audience. And the movie also uses computer animations to show the floating dagger pointing towards the bedchambers where King Duncan is lying before Macbeth kills him. Also, the film uses specific sound effects to show that when the dagger appears, to show that it's like an omen, a warning that the dagger is pointing to something dangerous.
Yeah. We still have the sympathetic weather though. We still have the thunder in bad situations, and we have this sound of thunder also. Yeah.
Well, any last words?
Sorry we couldn't make the screencast
Yeah.
work.
That was not good.
Happy Christmas.